The 7th of February 1967 is a date that I'll always remember. I was at home and my mother had gone to town and she was to buy my younger sister a pair of shoes. They were in Myer in the basement buying shoes and the cash register didn't work because the electricity had gone. The only other person they said that they met in town was my father, who worked in town, and he was walking on the street coming home. Meanwhile, I was at home in the middle of Battery Point. We lived in Hampden Road and we were upstairs in my bedroom and ash was actually blowing through the closed windows. It was quite scary as the sky was black and red and very smoky, and we had no idea how close the fires were. We suddenly heard a knock on the door and I went downstairs dressed in my bathers because it was so hot. On the doorstep was a lady who had been burnt out in Forest Road, and she had driven down the hill to come and stay with the next door neighbour. Our next door neighbour was out, which is why she was knocking on our door. She was dressed in 4 dresses and a fur coat. It must have been so hot, and the only other things that she had saved were on a trailer on the back of her, behind her car, and they were a refrigerator full of food. The most valuable possessions, she thought. We had an evacuation plan, having no idea how close the fires actually were, and that was to run down Hampden Road and to jump into the water in the Derwent River. Fortunately, we didn't actually have to use that plan, but it was a day that I will never forget.